Hello, good morning, everyone. Good to be again in your face again. Thank you for hooking up with me on Monday Morning Matters. Roll out some videos on rekindling your reading culture with Kindle, and then how to lead and manage virtual church. Go on the YouTube or all the social media handles, you're going to get it. So I'm Niyi Dunmade, your certified church consultant. I'm a certified church consultant with the Society for Church Consulting in the US. And also, I'm a CEO of Magnicraft Consulting Limited. And what our main goal is to lead churches to be healthier and to grow better in all what God has called them to do. Today, I'll be talking more on ministry, the church health framework. Okay, I've talked on quite some of them. You can go into my Facebook page and you will see some of the things that have been discussed. But today I will talk on the ministry, and that's the top part of the fishbone diagram. The top part of the fishbone diagram, that's ministry. Ministry is an aspect of the functions of the church health framework where it talks about Christians using their spiritual gifts, talents, passion, their heartbeat, their abilities, and their personality to edify the body of Christ and to serve the world that is filled with lost souls. Okay, harnessing all those gifts, all those talents, all those abilities, spiritual abilities, giftings, passion, and talents together, so that you're able to build the body, edify the body, and of course minister to the lost souls. Okay, there's a difference between ministry and church. But that's a different discussion altogether. But here I want to let you know that the ministry side, which is the top side of the fishbone diagram, is very, very essential for a church to harness so that it can get towards church health. Church health, okay? And I'm saying that our churches aren't thriving because leaders aren't using people well. If you're using people well, you're going to achieve more. Using people well according to their giftings, not necessarily their weaknesses. Putting round pegs in round holes and square pegs in square holes. Okay, our churches will only prosper and flourish and thrive when we use people well based on their strength and giftings and abilities. Okay, there are ministries in every church. Okay, but there are no church in ministries. So there's a difference in you having a ministry and a church. Okay, what's a ministry? A ministry is a personal calling to a specific need or a specific area or assignment. So it can be done in someone's lifetime. That's my calling, that's my ministry. Maybe a deliverance ministry or a drama ministry or a singing ministry or a prophetic ministry. All those things are personal callings. Okay, the caller does not change, which is God, and the call, which is the man, but the callings may differ in depending on the assignment, the area, or the need that God wants to address with the gifts He has blessed you with. Is that okay? So, what ministry is all about is between the placement, involvement, and commitment. The people God has blessed you with, the human resource God has blessed you with, how do you place them such a way that their giftings actually function based on their placement, and that will also encourage them to be committed to the cause and the purpose of the church. So the advice I'll give is don't run church like a ministry. There's a way ministry runs which is different from how a church is run. So discover the human resource God has blessed you with. Discover the resource God has blessed you with. Don't have all your leadership to be all men or have all your leadership to become women. You have to ensure that there is varieties of giftings and talents in all areas of the church. Okay, in all areas of the church. There's a benefit of doing this because when you place the right people in the right ministry, there's a lot of satisfaction in the church. People are happy. People are they feel that they are making a meaningful contribution, and that's how. And then God will also reward based on the fact that He has blessed you with that gift. You have harnessed that gift, and of course, God will bless you more, because there's a way when you hone a gift and you are able to do so much with that gift, God will open your eyes to see many more sides of the gifts that He has blessed you with. Okay, He has blessed you with. So one of the last things I will endeavor is to find a system where you are able to discover the ministries of all your members in your church, and find ways to deploy them. And once you get them, don't be intimidated as a general overseer or a senior pastor when someone is actually doing so well with his giftings. Everyone has giftings, and as general overseer does not mean that you have all the giftings. Be humble enough to network with people, to team with other people, so that the church can be healthy. All right, and then the other part of it is that if you keep on holding on to control everything centered around you, you're going to put a lead on the growth and the expressions of that church. Okay, so how effective a church is in managing all these ministries together, this gifting together will determine the impact in your community and also affect the health and the growth of your church. Okay, how a church is able to harness all these ministries together will determine the impact your church will have in the community, because that's what will make outreach to be more effective, and also it will help affect the health and the growth of that church on the long run. All right, I want to stay within time. I'm talking on ministry today, and of course, that's the top side of the fishbone diagram. The top side of the fishbone diagram, and this is sponsored by Magnicraft Consulting Limited. Magnicraft Consulting Limited is a firm that is set up to help churches grow healthy. I can see what is happening around right now with the pandemic is a test on how healthy our churches are. And most churches that are healthy are just waxing stronger and stronger in the face of all the pandemic that is going on. So there are more materials on my Facebook page, Magnicraft Consulting Limited. Go there, like it, tweet it, follow me on Instagram, and then on YouTube. Get some very, very good information there on Facebook, and that will help to get some information in that place. Okay, you get quite a lot of information there. So please go on those social media. If you have any question, there are quite a lot of assessment tools you can use to assess your people and know where you are going to place them. Some people are just, there are different kind of personalities. Some people are task oriented, some people are people oriented, some people are sanguine, some people are choleric, some people are phlegmatic. There are quite a lot of assessment tools so that you're able to place them based on how God has gifted them. Right now, it's better you play on people's strength than trying to work on any weakness that they have. All right, so there's an assessment tool that we can use so I can be able to deploy your human resource. And I'm going to tell you, I'm yet to see a church who has been able to utilize all the human resource that God has blessed that church with. So please keep on opening your eyes to see how you can deploy. As the church is growing, people are coming on board. Look for how you can allow some of these people to have expressions in ministry. Okay, in ministry. Please, if you have any question, you want me to help you out, reach out to me on any of the social media handle. I will be able to I will gladly want to respond to your inquiries or questions or whatever concerns that may be. Well, I'm here to help, and I will surely help you in all we are going through in this pandemic era. Is that okay? So I'm Niyi Dunmade, your certified church consultant, and I'm going to sign out to make this another function of the church. Until I see you next Monday, God bless you. Thank you.